Welcome to Racism Unfiltered, White Women Talk. We're happy to have you here. I'm Kim.
I'm Michelle.
And we're going to be discussing a number of incredible topics with you.
All right, 11 steps to fascism.
Oh, you can show it if you get it a little bit closer. I almost saw it. Let me see.
Oh, did you? Let's see.
Hold it real still. Okay, lower. No, can't see it. It's blurry. Sorry.
Yeah, hold on. Let me, I know. But again, I'll send it to you so you can add it or whatever to the video if you want.
Yes, I will.
So we have, and we can talk about these or not, or we can move on to something else. So invoke a threat. What was that? Invoke a threat. What's the threat right now? First step to fascism. Who's our threat? So the fascists come out, and first they have to get you riled up about a threat. The threat of trans people, gay people, and immigrants, right?
Call on me.
Okay, call on you. What's the invoke a threat for the first step of fascism? Okay. What's our threat?
The threat is that transgender people are very, very bad because they want us all to be transgender, and they're trying to allow
the threat.
And
your masculinity, you cannot have trans people in a patriarchy.
There's two genders only, even though there actually has never been two genders until colonization, and that's a whole other story. Blah, blah, blah. The other threat, and whatever you say, the threat is not the wealthiest elites who are running our country and making all the laws to benefit them. That is not what I'm going to say. No.
Well, again, because the whole thing is just like when you say it's not guns, it's anything else. It is totally to direct people under mind control away from the billionaires. It's everybody else.
Yes, okay, that's right. Okay, so whatever I say, I'm not going to say that because that would be just crazy. Okay, I'm just saying, it's crazy. It is the people who are immigrants and they are poor and they come to our country because you know what? God knows they have all the power. Oh, wait a second, they don't. Wait a second. Oh my God, that's
right. So illegals, quote unquote, it is a misdemeanor.
Yes, the misdemeanor.
The threat is LGBTQ people, specifically trans people, and immigrants. Okay, number 2, establish secret prisons.
Calling me.
Kim.
The alligator. I want to be alligator Alcatraz, which is like a death camp and to murder with like disease and corruption and no accountability and in a really scary place, and they want people to be eaten by alligators and stuff like that, and it's like really sick.
And there's so many more secret prisons that we don't even know of.
And they
so
send
many people are being kidnapped.
People with no habeas corpus, which means you and that's supposed to be for every single person who touches their foot on American soil, that you have due process. It doesn't mean you don't go to prison. It doesn't mean you get to do crimes. It means there is a process.
You're innocent until proven guilty.
Yes, that thing. Yeah.
Number 3, develop a paramilitary force.
The ICE. Trump has spent 700% more on deadly weapons for ICE this year, but agencies still claim they can't afford body cams. Okay, I'm just saying. And there's all these stuff out there. ICE is stockpiling warheads and chemical weapons. I don't know if they mean like those things that make your eyes tear or real chemical weapons, but fear that Trump is planning to have his own army. That is like all over the news right now. Have you seen that?
Well, again, he already has. He released 1,600 prisoners, right? Pardoned them from the riots. They're mostly all white supremacists, white nationalists, neo-Nazis, Proud Boys, and every other name.
He's trying to hire. Did you hear this? I heard this week. He's trying to hire like 16,000 more of those ICE people who just basically attack anyone, wear masks, don't say who they are, and grab people off the streets. They've grabbed
paying them a lot of money.
They've almost grabbed 200 people off the streets who are U.S. citizens already. And they're so violent when they grab them. They're so rude and they're cruel, and it's like sick as hell. And he wants more. And I heard that he's recruiting more and more and more and more. And they said that the recruits have to have certain level of fitness, which is very, very low, but that they're all flunking it.
Don't tell Hegseth.
They're all flunking it. And so now they don't just send them out, and you have to sign a paper saying, yeah, I have that level, but it's like self-proclaiming, and that they get out there for their 1 minute of training and then they can't do anything. So then they get sent back. So is that right though? Can we just go back and say how right I was? It's his
100%.
Okay, thank you. I want to be right. Go ahead, next.
Yeah. Yes,
Like a
you
cat.
are right. Number 4, surveil ordinary citizens.
Okay, can I please?
Yes.
Calling me. Okay, I'm just saying. I saw a video of a guy I follow on like social media, and he's like a kid. He's like, gotta be like 20. Oh, he's 23.
Yep.
And he said, "You're not gonna fucking believe this." This is what he said on this video, and I couldn't believe. He's like very, very, down to earth kid. He goes, "JD Vance put my picture. Remember that video of Trump with a crown on his head,
Yes.
cracking on all the
Yes.
one of the pictures of the people with him." He goes, "They put me."
Oh,
He was
no.
right. They actually
So
handpicked.
disgusting.
JD Vance had time to handpick someone who must really irk him and put just this boy. He's 23 years old. He's a young man.
Yeah.
And he was like going, "Oh my God, they like little old me." Then the other day, I had another influencer online do a video, and he was like, "You're not going to believe this, but the government, federal government," he was like, he's black and he's really cute. He looks like he's 18. He's like, "Me, little old me, who am I?" He goes, "Took a video I made, used AI to change everything." Do you know what I'm talking about? And
I do. That was Homeland Security. Yeah, Homeland Security. They don't fucking care. So that's why like all rules are off because they have all rules are off. So we have to have all rules are
right,
off.
we can play nice with
Able to defeat
evil.
this. No, it's
Yeah, play nice
bullshit.
with evil.
This fascism that we used to talk about that was happening in Russia
Here.
and Hungary is here, is now. That this is happening now. We are being watched. We are being looked at. People are being kidnapped. People are being shut down. Influencers. People are disappearing. 5.
It's really scary as we're doing
4.
a nice little video for her.
Yeah. Well, number 5, infiltrate citizens groups.
Oh,
This was something that we were worried about with No Kings, for people infiltrating the No Kings.
didn't they say they were going to send people in and try to make violence and stuff and like?
I know it did happen, but I don't think to the scale that many
Yeah.
people thought it was going to happen. But we know this happened with Black Lives Matter and a lot of the protests that we had. There were other outside agitators that were coming in.
Can I jump in for 1 second before you go on?
Yeah.
Which you're doing a great job, by the way. I just thought
Yeah.
and I like to get called in because I like to have the answers because I feel special. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, but I didn't mean to like change the format of the presentation, but I do like to raise my hand. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really get something, and I know I'm not meant to get this, but why in the world would a Trump person, a supporter, think that they are going to do better with a dictatorship? Trump can't stand his constituency. He thinks they're fucking morons.
But they don't believe that. They don't believe that. They
Why do
honestly
they think they're going to
believe
do
that at
better?
the end of the day, this will be a white nation for white people, for white Christians, and they're going to get the same privileges and entitlement that they always have, and even more, because they have been so garnered by mind control.
But they're taking away their health care. They're taking away their food.
They don't believe it because it hasn't happened yet.
Have you seen those? There's like tons of videos out of people saying, okay, we're like worked our whole lives and we're like perfectly happy to pay this, but now it's going to be triple. And they're like showing the like pieces of paper.
Well, and that's why I think it's not going to happen. That's
Everyone
why I think before October 31st, they're going to open up the government and they're not going to do any of this. Because again, they're testing the waters. They're
to see how far they can push?
Yes.
Damn.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
That's really bad.
It is.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Little by little.
They're throwing it out there and seeing what sticks.
That's right. Like, okay, can we get away with this? How much pushback are we getting from our MAGA? But again, collectively, we are not organized to where we could, we should be able to call on 2, 3, 4 million people at once to literally shut down Amazon.
We need 3.5% of the population to be on board. And according to the Harvard study, that will push us over the point where we can save
about 9 million people.
Right. But that means every single person who was at the No Kings March needs to bring a friend. Protest work if we can get above 3.5% of the population.
Even if it gains a few more thousands or 100,000s of people going, wait, what happened? What's going on? There's so many ostriches that their just heads are in the sand. They have no idea. They're so tied up in this capitalist system. They're working 2-3 jobs. They've got kids. They don't turn on the TV.
So I get people saying, I just can't handle this, and they just tune out. I get more people saying, I just can't.
We got to push back on that. We got to
you got to handle this. Handle it now or forever.
That's right.
In your life. Right. Come on.
Yes.
Like now. Okay, go on.
Number 6, arbitrarily detain citizens.
Yes. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying, I have seen more videos of people just walking around, and they're just like, they get attacked by these masked psychopaths, and like their kids are like screaming. I mean, it's like
moms.
Yeah, there's no organization
picking up their kids at school.
They're going after people. They're getting in the school lines. They're getting in. They're not going after particular people. They're going after anybody and everybody.
He's a mailman just doing his job, and he's just sitting there with his mail bag, and ICE shows up. Who are you? Where are you born? Why are you here? What are you doing? Why are you impersonating a mailman? Like, he's like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I got my mail, I got my keys, I'm dressed, I got my hat, I've got my truck. Like, what do you think? That I'm just going to be driving around town with a mail truck? I'm impersonating why would I do that? They called his supervisor and they said, oh yeah, Brian? Yeah, he works for us. He's a mailman.
This is like random. Can I just please make like true confessions here? I brought my fucking passport to the protest. You know? Yes, me, the white woman. Yes, yeah. White as a ghost. I mean, boo. Yep. I'm great for Halloween. Already dressed up. Don't even need to put a costume on. Okay.
No, please don't put a sheet over your head.
Ooh, don't even go there. Okay. Not that I have.
No, and the thing is that, I tell people just bring a copy of your passport because I feel like they're going to confiscate that and then you're fucked.
Yeah, really? Like,
yeah. But I don't even, again, without due process, they don't care.
Michelle, I saw somebody yesterday. He was out protesting, and it was in Chicago or Portland, and he was actually legally blind, and they dragged him on his freaking head. It's because there was a line on the ground that he wasn't supposed to cross, and he like put his toe on it or something.
All right, number 7. I know your hand's going to go right up. Target key individuals.
Calling me, please. I want to be.
Yes, Kim.
Okay, thank you. So there's Letitia James. She's the Attorney General of New York, and a very powerful position, and who
prosecuted Trump.
Yeah. Oh my God. And now he's going after her.
John Bolton is the former chief of staff. Well, Adam Schiff. I know.
Adam Schiff. Yes.
Yeah, because he was involved in both impeachments.
Is it Adam?
This man was impeached twice.
They're trying to go after Adam Schiff, and it's like they're trying to go after everybody that like dared to do their job when Trump committed crimes.
That's right. I'm sure General Mark Milley.
Oh my God.
To go after President Obama, but oops, can't do that. Supreme Court gave him immunity. But they're coming. They're coming. He has a list. It's all.
He has a fucking list of people.
This is what Putin did. This is what Orban did in Hungary. These are dictators. This is what dictators do. This is how fascism falls in. But you know what's so crazy? Is it took 10 years for Hungary to fall into fascism. It's taking us 10 fucking months.
We're very good at what we do here in America.
Yeah. All right. Number 8. Restrict the press.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I feel so knowledgeable.
Okay, Kim.
Trump's White House told the Pentagon reporters that they have to sign a pledge saying they'll only report on what they tell them they're allowed to report on. Okay. Hello. Welcome to 1984, George Orwell, dictatorship, mind control. And they wouldn't sign it. Only one person signed it. I don't know who it is, and everyone walked out and they just left. So now.
But again, what does that mean? So now there's no press in there except Fox News and any other right wing that's going to report the shit out backwards anyway and continue to lie to people.
Go to experts, because you see, even though your jewelry person that you buy jewelry from on Etsy's cousin's brother's aunt's father is really, really nice.
Yep.
He's not an expert in the field.
No.
Go to experts. I'd like to make a community service announcement, is that no, he is not going to include you in his little layer of elites. No, he's using you. Hello, he's using you. You're not
Yes.
in?
Nope, you're not.
No.
But again, they're under mind control. They're not going to believe you. They're not going to listen. But the people that do listen to us, I hope realize that the 11 steps to fascism is truly no joke.
What number are we on?
Number 9.
My hand, like,
Guess what this one is? Cast dissent as treason.
oh my God. Oh my. Okay, like, oh wait, hang on. Okay.
Okay.
I just have one. Like, it is a
Yeah.
really good one. All the people who are non-violently protesting because we want to support our democratic republic through our constitution are all terrorists.
Right. That's exactly right. Antifa, which means anti-fascism,
Hello,
is
what everyone
against
sees.
all 11 steps.
Yes,
So
you know
if
what?
you're against all 11 of these steps, you're the terrorist.
But I have to say one thing, Michelle, I don't know if you realize this, but anti-fascism, they actually do have, I'm just going to say it. They actually have a document that spells out everything. It's called the Constitution. Sorry. Gotcha.
Yes. I was wondering where you were going with
We were
that
like,
one.
what the actual?
Like,
I've been taken. I've been turned into MAGA.
Yeah. No, but you're right. That's exactly right. Is literally that's all we've ever stood for in the Constitution, and America has always been anti-fascist. That's why we fought against fascism, or my grandfather did
a war
in
like
World War II.
World War II.
So that was 9. Number 10, subvert the rule of law.
You're gonna call me because no one else.
Yeah, there's no one else there, Kim. You're it. What you got? Subvert the rule of law.
Okay. I can think of like many examples. I'm not trying to show off. I'm not trying to be like, I know stuff, but one of them is that he is using the DOJ.
Yep.
For his own personal like use and whatnot. And that's kind of like, okay, that's one. And so he can get revenge.
That's the major one. That's how he's subverting.
Did I get it right? Do I have an A? Do I get an A? He has like somehow ownership of the Supreme Court, and they're letting him kind of like have like a goddamn free for all. I'm not sure how else to put it.
Well, again, give them credit where credit is due. No one is holding their heads underwater. This is free will of these 5 right-wing Supreme Court justices to go fully fascist. This is what they've allowed. This
I don't know what they're getting out of it.
Power,
but power under him
is forever.
He's
forever. I mean, they got power anyway, but they know that if Democrats get in again, they are going to increase the Supreme Court, and there's going to be back to 11, maybe 13 justices like we used to have, and then they lose all their power.
Because the Supreme Court's supposed to interpret the Constitution, the laws for constitutionality. They're not supposed to be Donald Trump's personal vendetta, folks.
But there's no one to tell them any different or make them do.
No checks and balances anymore.
Well, we do if we join together and boycott economically, and we shut shit down, and we demand, people need to get more in the streets and more strategic about where we are placed in the streets and how, and then economically what we are doing.
Thanksgiving is coming. Christmas is coming. New Year's is coming. Goods United is an organization that I know a little bit about, and they have an app in it, and they will tell you exactly, and they keep it up to date, what companies and organizations and spend on what, on the Democrats and the Republicans. It's right there in writing, and they update it. And one of their videos, they have a person explaining that, you go out there, and like us, you go out and protest. You do your civic duty. What do we call that? Our civic duty to be a good citizen. Okay. I've never really said that before. Civic duty. And you get out there and you say, you know what? I believe in liberty and justice for all, and I believe in the Constitution, and I want to stand up for it. And then you're like, okay, and I also believe in, I got to go shopping. And then you go out and you spend a ton of money on a company that gives shitloads of money to the
fascist regime.
To a fascist regime. So it's like, okay, did you just kind of like undo what you just did? Like, it's like, what the hell? You gotta stop this.
That's right.
Gotta stop it.
But Kim, I need that. I need to buy those shoes. I need to buy those clothes. I need to have something for my house. That's the problem, is that we have been so consumerized in this capitalist society.
Well, we're gonna have a good time being a consumer, and
self-worth is what we can buy. And that shit is killing us in more ways than we can even imagine.
Well, women, okay, white women, hello, and welcome to Please Listen for a Minute. Okay, I like buying things just like, the next guy, but we have a choice. We can either stop buying things from companies that support fucking fascists,
right,
or we can keep doing it and live in a goddamn fascist society,
right,
where we have no rights. You think we have no rights now? Oh, this is just the beginning. So a little pain now for forever actually being able to have human and civil rights as women
for our children to have an America that we thought we had.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're gonna have to sacrifice. We're gonna have to sacrifice. I just canceled my Amazon subscription, and I told my dad. He was like, "What? You canceled Amazon?" I was like, "Yes, I did. I'm done." He was like, "How are you gonna buy anything?" I'm like, "Dad, that's the whole fucking point. I'm not buying anything.
Yeah.
I am not gonna buy anything because I don't need anything. I have everything I need except for food."
Right. And you know what? We're calling this such a sacrifice. Listen to us. What a sanctimonious, obnoxious, spoiled, conceited.
It says for white people to say they've sacrificed or sacrificed anything. I just want to shut up.
We can't buy things. It's like, oh my God, what a sacrifice.
We don't even have a clue what sacrifice is.
We don't know the definition of sacrifice. I'm so sorry.
No. And we're going to learn it. We're going to learn it fast. So that's why I'm saying take your medicine now so you get better, because if you don't, the medicine ain't going to work. You're not going to have any medicine, and then we're just going to be sick. So Kim, number 11.
Okay, wait. Let me get
we reach total fascism with number 11, disarm the citizen.
I don't believe that. The MAGA will never put up with that. But wait, by then it'll be too late, huh?
Well, we're already at 10.
Oh, shit.
So we've already got through all 10 stages of fascism. So disarming the citizen is, again, they don't do anything all at once. Did you just see? They said, you know what? I think we're going to take away gun privileges for people who smoke pot.
I did see that. I did.
That's the first way that they're going to do it, because who do they think smokes pot when they don't fucking realize that it's mostly white people who smoke pot?
The 60s people, the liberals.
That's right. The liberals are all smoking ganja and friggin', boycotting. Yeah. But it's mostly white people who smoke pot. Yes.
I'm a hippie and I never smoked pot in my entire life. Thank you. God, I'm so arrogant. I'm just saying, I'd never.
Well, and you don't have a gun, so you don't have to worry.
Oh God,
but that's how they're going to do it, slowly but slow. And again, just phasing this stuff in, saying, "Oh, well, we have to take the guns away from the people who smoke pot," because they're dangerous. And even though I've never, ever seen, heard, or experienced any person smoking weed that was dangerous.
Every single time they have a shooter, the first thing they do is, "My God, they're a pot smoker." No.
Right.
No.
Again, this is the slow moving. All of these things are
they're white supremacists, but not pot smokers.
And that's why you don't even realize that half this shit is happening. People can still go through their lives. They're still going on, driving down the street, don't realizing these 11 steps of fascism that we're on 10.
That's cray.
It is. That's why people need to wake the fuck up.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
We truly hope this conversation sparked some new thoughts and perspectives, maybe even challenged you in ways you hadn't expected.
Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. Follow us on social media. Our information will be in the descriptions below.